this week's parsha also shows something very important: the importance of human life to the Torah. That human life is not something to be dismissed very easily. That if somebody hits somebody on purpose with the intention of causing him harm, intention of killing him, he will have to be adjudicated in a Beit Din and given the death sentence. The Torah and by the way, with the Torah, when you get the death sentence, it's not like, say, here where someone sits on death row for years and years and years before we execute them. When Beit Din would give the death sentence, it was given that day. There was no waiting around, no hanging around. That's right, Sheldon. Uh, but it's a matter also, but also you could not leave the body up. One of the things that Torah is stressing throughout this parsha is human dignity. And even if this person was deserving of the death sentence, you still had to give him some shred of dignity. He comes from a family, etc. Sort of like I knew somebody who was a prison rabbi. He was in chaplaincy service in New York State Prison. And he was speaking before an audience, and he slipped and mentioned one of the Jewish prisoners by name. And a fellow in the audience came up to him after and said, "Do you realize you spoke about my father?" And he realized how he embarrassed the family by reminding them that their father had done something to go to prison. Not that they thought he was innocent, but that it was just a matter of the family was embarrassed. And you have to be careful about the feelings of the family. You have to be careful about a lot of things, especially the dignity, even of the culprit. And that's one of the things that the Torah always stresses. Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanan.